Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Author DS Spice. Now today I'm going to talk to you about the manifestation technique known as changes in thoughts that you are thinking. Now it's the thoughts that turn to things. Now let's see what this manifestation technique is all about. Now in these videos and all my videos I talk about the law of attraction. Last week I told you about the book that I released. I hope you liked it. It's the title of the book was Not Gone. And then I also talk about the things that I keep manifesting so often. I manifested recipes, natural healthy recipes. I've been doing it now for the past 3 to 4 years, where every week I introduce a new recipe to my family, and if they like it and it gets approved, and that gets added on as a meal in the week. Something like a breakfast, or it could be a lunch, it could be a dinner, or anything. So just imagine there are 52 weeks in a year. 52 new recipes are being introduced every year, right? So I really have a full manifestation of all the healthy recipes, and my family is eating healthily. Okay, so guys, now today I'm going to talk to you about the manifestation technique known as changes in thoughts that you are thinking. Now, step 1. When you think a thought, the law of attraction brings to you the other thoughts that match with the same frequency. So when you focus upon well-being, law of attraction will bring you more thoughts like it. So then you begin to believe all of it, and when you believe it, it manifests. What I mean to say is, when you are thinking, you focus on your thoughts. Okay, because one thought catches upon another thought, and then it gets momentum, and the thought turns to things, right? So focus on your thoughts, because these thoughts, they accumulate together, and that is what you are going to believe in, and that is what is going to manifest, right? So focus on the pattern of your thoughts. Okay, so this is step 1. Now step 2 is you have control of what moves from vibration to reality. You have complete control of what moves from vibration to reality. Now you can turn thoughts to things deliberately. Insert into your awareness an all important factor of how you feel. If you're feeling good, if you are in the well-being mode, then that's it. You are moving in the right direction. If you're not feeling good, if something is not feeling good, just change the topic completely. So insert into your awareness an all important factor of how you feel, because how you feel is your guidance that lets you know how much momentum you got going towards what you want, and how much introduction of contradictions you have not going on. Now it's like the way you feel about right now, if you are in the happiest mode, in the most satisfactory mode, if you are if you're flying high, if you're in a high flying disc, then you're moving in the direction of what you want. That is your indicator. But when you are in this phase, and if there are certain contradictions that you have been introducing, then you have to let go of these contradictions, like in the sense that you got to change the topic completely and move on to something that will elevate you to the higher level of vibration and take you towards well-being. Okay, so step 2 is you have the complete control of what moves from vibration to reality, and you can turn thoughts to things. Okay, so the important factor is in your thought process, or however the most important indicator that you need to be totally aware of is how you feel in this situation. Do you feel secure? Do you feel secure with that? Okay, you have manifested something. Do you feel secure with that person? Do you really trust that person? If no, then change the subject completely and move on to something else, and something else, and something else, because every thought will catch the momentum of the next subsequent thought, and the next subsequent thought, and the next, and then your thoughts turn into reality. What you want is what you will get, right? So that is step 2. Now step 3, don't be guarded about your thoughts. Don't be so guarded, don't be so cautious about your thoughts. The thought should be a free flow of pattern. Okay, don't be guarded about your thoughts. Let well-being be the dominant portion of your thoughts. Now, when you are thinking, of course, when you're thinking, and wherever your thought process is taking you, just be aware whether you are in the process of well-being, that the thoughts that you're thinking are categorized as like happy thoughts or thoughts of well-being. So that is something that you need to be aware, but don't be so fragile, don't be so guarded that you have to tread carefully or something like that. Don't be so guarded. Don't be guarded about your thoughts. Let well-being be the most dominant portion of your thoughts, and be deliberate about thoughts by caring about how you feel. Just caring about how you feel. That's the most important factor. If you are feeling good, that's the right path. If you're not feeling good, that's not the option at all. That's not the option at all. The most important factor is how you feel. So this is step 3. Now step 4. You know what you want, what you don't want, and you keep adding preferences to the whole of that which you are becoming, right? So the non-physical part of you resides in the vibrational reality. Now whatever you want to manifest has already manifested and is in the vibrational reality. Now it's a vibrational version of you, of all that you want, that has the full-blown potential of manifesting fully, so that you can see it, you can hear it, you can touch it, and all those things, right? So believe in this vibrational reality alone. That should suffice. Then you'll slowly start beginning to see it, you begin to sense it, and you will be in the knowing phase. Okay, accept the vibrational reality. Okay, so that is the step number 4. The step 5 is you are launching rockets of desire all day, every day. Now it exists in the vibrational form and is now a reality. So I told you, right? So this is the vibrational reality that you are gonna accept. You are gonna accept the now, the vibrational reality, because very soon you are going to see, hear, smell, touch the physical reality of it. It's only in your belief that it is existing already, it has manifested already in its vibrational form, that it will blow up into its full-blown manifestation. Okay, so you're launching rockets of desire all day, every day, and it exists in the vibration form and is now reality, and the law of attraction is responding to all that reality. Now there's a perspective that not only knows, but it is also certain. It's very certain that it's going to happen. Okay, that's your inner being's perspective. Your inner being is your inner being is always telling you that it's gonna happen. It's certain, it's for sure. Now it's a knowing that the path will unfold, knowing that you will find your way, knowing that it will be real fun going towards it, and knowing that you're going to like it when you get there. So the whole path of this journey of manifestation is filled with a lot of fun. It's a fun-filled thing. It's an easy thing. It's the destination or whatever you're manifesting. The entire journey is filled with fun, right? Your intuitions are guiding you. Okay? There's no no planned process or anything. Your intuitions are guiding you. Your well-being is a dominant factor in your thoughts and how you feel. If you're feeling good about something, keep continuing to do it. If you're not feeling good about something, don't do it. Just completely change the subject and move towards something where you are, generating the feeling of well-being, and that will become your next path. It is such an interesting and playful and joyful journey, this entire journey of manifestation. Okay. Excuse me. So it's a knowing that the path will unfold, knowing that you will find your way, knowing that it will be real fun, and going towards it, and knowing that you're gonna like it when you get there. You're gonna like it because you are liking it. You are liking the entire process. So definitely you're gonna like it when you get there. Because it is certain. It is already existing. You just have to spot it. It's already there in the universe. You just have to sense it. You're in the knowing phase, and then you find it. That's how it is. Okay, so that's step number 5. Now step 6 is if it has not manifested. Now if there's something in your life that you want to manifest and it is not manifested, you feel that kind of uneasiness. You feel uneasiness. You feel some kind of discomfort, right? Some uneasiness and discomfort. Some uneasiness and some discomfort is what you feel. So you got to stop thinking those thoughts that contradict your desire and choose topics of well-being. Same thing. Like you got to you got to stop these thoughts which contradict your well-being and change the subject towards something that where you feel good. Okay, so whenever you have these thoughts that okay, this thing has not manifested to me at all and you are feeling insecure about it, if you are feeling uneasy or discomfort about something that is not manifested yet, change the subject completely and move to the subject where you are feeling ease. You're feeling at ease, you're feeling very comfortable, you're feeling very secure, you're feeling very joyful. Be in that phase. That's it. Change the subject completely. You cannot stop thinking about it. By saying that, you will not be thinking about it. You cannot, because this universe, right? The universe is an inclusive universe. It includes everybody. So you cannot say, I'm not going to think about that, and that's why I'm not going to think about that. It means that you're already thinking about that, right? So what must you do? If you do not want to think about a certain subject where you're feeling the discomfort of, just ignore the subject completely and focus on the totally new, fresh topic of discussion. That's it. Okay. So you cannot stop thinking about it. By saying that, you will not be thinking about it, but you have to choose a different topic of well-being because it is all about inclusion. The universe is all about inclusion. Even if you say, I don't want to think about it, you tend to think about it because the universe does not understand and know. It just goes by the emotions. It just goes by your strongest feelings towards. If your strongest feeling is something like, I don't want to discuss this subject, that means that universe understands is that it will give you more and more thoughts about this same subject. So what must you do? You must completely ignore this subject that is causing you total discomfort and go to a new topic, fresh new topic. Because this universe is all about inclusion, it's all about attraction, and it's all about momentum. The small thought that you have, that gathers momentum, and the momentum keeps rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. So when I started this channel in the morning, just a couple of minutes before, I told you, like, I started off with the recipes. It just started off with one recipe, and then it became a routine for me, and now it's been 3 years, and I keep introducing recipes. So you can just imagine, I have like 150 plus recipes which are really good to make. And when there's a family get together, or when you have a potluck to make, I really know what my family likes, and I really know what to bring to a certain place. So it's like that. It's the thoughts that keep gathering momentum, and that is that's going to manifest. The universe only understands your strongest emotion, and it gives momentum to that. So what must you do? If you do not want a certain subject of discussion that is causing you discomfort, totally, completely avoid that subject of discussion. Okay, so that is step 6. Now step 7, last but not the least. Step 7 is, do not wobble, in the sense that do not allow and disallow at the same time. Do not allow something and disallow something at the same time. It's like, do not believe and not believe at the same time. You either have to go in one direction or in the opposite direction. So you go in the direction of allowing. You allow the universe to take in your request and grant what you want, right? So do not wobble. Be in a complete belief that it's happening, and it's happening right now. So step 7 is, do not wobble, in the sense that do not allow and disallow at the same time, and it is like believing and not believing it at the same time. So you have to begin to subscribe to the reality that exists, this vibrational reality that exists, right? This vibrational reality of whatever your desire is, that your inner being knows, and it's in the knowing phase that it is saying that it's anyway going to unfold. The journey is going to be very lively along the way. Okay, so stay in that belief, and eventually you're going to spot it. You're going to sense it, and you're going to be in the knowing phase, right? So you subscribe to this vibrational reality that exists, and do not look at your current what is. Never look at your current what is. You just be in your vibrational reality, that fantasy world, wherever you are in. Just stay there. Okay. So you can't continue to have the same thought patterns and have the same emotional response to those thought patterns. Now, if you are having the same thought patterns, you'll be generating the same emotional thought patterns. So there's no growth there, right? So if you want something substantial to happen, then you have to ignore your current reality and be in that fantasy mode, where you are living in that vibrational reality and you are seeing and you're sensing the things that are happening. To be in that reality. So you have to not look at the what is, and you can't continue to have the same thought patterns and have the same kind of emotional response to those thought patterns and make changes in your life experience. Now, in order to make changes in what is happening in terms of manifestation, you have to first make changes in what is happening to the thoughts that you are thinking. The moment your thoughts change, okay, one thought changes, another thought adds to it, another thoughts add to it, and the thoughts are completely changing into things. What you want, the idea manifests into its physical form, right? So that is how it is. So watch your thoughts, where your thoughts are going. Don't be so rigid about it. Give yourself the full momentum of being in a full-blown manifestation mode, where you are living the experience of something that you desire. You live in that fantasy world where you're living in the subject of having what you desire, and watch what happens. One thought leads to the other, and the next thought leads to the other, and within no time you have manifested it. It is right there in front of you. Okay, so guys, this is the manifestation technique that's known as changes in thoughts that you are thinking. Now I'll get back to you next Saturday. Next Saturday is gonna be a very, very busy time for me, but still I'll get back to you next Saturday with one more manifestation technique. Stay tuned, and bye for now. Bye.